Hi everyone, Nicole here again. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for spending some time and tuning in with me. Today I'd like to share with you my empties from the week of Christmas up until today. I am going to start with some of the non-wax products. And I finished up my counter clean in a cider mill. Beautiful, beautiful scent. I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy this or not, but I didn't enjoy it as much as Road Trip, but it was still very enjoyable. In pods, I went through quite a few. I did Mighty Pine. Let's see if it will focus. There we go. And pods in Feeling Pine. I have Eskimo Kiss right now in my laundry room. I just pulled out mulled cider and spice. I actually really enjoyed that one in the pods. Not so much in the wax, but the pods I really did enjoy. And I'm happy that I did order another set of pods to use for next year. And I replaced those ones with Christmas Cottage. Now, in my last video for my empties, I had mentioned about the new scents that came out in Dahlia Dollar for the Christmas line. I put in November 13th and they finished really, really quick. You can see they're both empty. They're both really, really, really dry. I've never had them go so dry before. This one here even discolored. I think this one here was the Joy and Wonder, and this one I think was the Mighty Pine. And it's a little bit discolored underneath, and I didn't color them. But yeah, they used up, I was lucky to get a month out of them. There's still a little bit of scent if you really put your nose up to it, but it is so dry. And yet, I'm not done with this one. There's still some oil in there. This is my Amazon Rain. And it's actually getting quite dirty and dusty because it's been around for so long. I've had this one going probably since March. I've moved it around the house. My other ones I had either the bathroom or the kitchen, and this one here was in the bathroom. Well, it started off at work, first of all, and then I brought it home because my boss was not big into scents, and he would complain all the time about the smell when he walked up the stairs and by the room where it was. So I took it home. But this has just been going on, and it just doesn't seem to want to die, and I'm almost, I'm ready for a new one. So some of them I guess you really get your value, and other ones just, I don't know, they're dead. But I didn't really get a whole lot of scent from the other two, and to be honest, but Amazon Rain, it fills the room, no problem. It's a good strong one. So anyway, throughout the week of Christmas, we did in wax Very Merry Cranberry. One pine scent that I do enjoy is Ice Pine. Tried this one for the first time, Cranberry Tinsel, and it was lovely. Believe it or not, for the first time as well, Homestead Holiday. I know this has been in the catalog for a few years, but I've never actually, I don't know, I just always went to my other go-tos, and I never did warm it, so I finally would give it a try. Yesterday I did Red Berry and Spruce. It was okay. I could take it or leave it. It's nice. I do have a few more for next year, but it was just okay. One of my favorites, Blue Christmas. I did do this right I think on Christmas Day, if I'm not mistaken. And I did 2 bars. I just filled the house with it. Very nice. As you can tell, one's an old Bring Back My Bar and one is from Scents of the Season. But I do love this one. I have such a stockpile. I have taken it out of my club, so I'm hoping at some point, and it's only one that I do around the holidays, so I'm hoping at some point it will come back. Another one, this was Bring Back My Bar last go round, I believe. Mulberry Bush. I've tried this scent, and this is one thing I'm talking about, how your nose changes. This is one scent I could never ever smell before. I'd get a little bit in the clamshell, but on warming I could never pick anything up. And this one here, I actually warmed in my bedroom, and it was beautiful. I could smell it. I had it also, I think, 1 cube in my bathroom, and it was strong. I could really smell it, and it was beautiful. Now I wish I had gotten more, because when it came back, I thought, oh, I'm just going to, one of those things, try it and see if I liked it, and kicking myself for not keeping it in my club. This one here, it's an okay one for me, but after a while I find I get enough of it and I need to take it out. But it's a very strong one. It is pretty, but it is very strong and does last. Like, you could easily get like 4 days out of it. I took it out probably by the 3rd morning, but you could easily get 4 days. I had a few cubes left of Coffee Tree. Coffee Tree to me is really strong. I'm not big into chocolate and coffee scents, but I did mix it, and I might have mixed it, I think, with butter pecan, because I do not, that's one of the scents that is way too cloying for me. I can't do it on its own. I had it in the sugar scrub, and I couldn't get rid of them fast enough. I just wanted to hurry up and use it, and I used it on my feet more than anything. So those are the wax bars, and a few testers that we have done over on the island, of course, was Be Merry, Very Merry Cranberry, Iced Pine, Homestead Holiday, Berry and Spruce, Snow Kiss Cranberry, wish that one would have stayed around, Farmhouse Fir, Blue Christmas. It was just a little wee tester, so I warmed it here at home. Icicles and Evergreen. This is beautiful. I hope it comes into, this was the scent of the month for November. And I'm hoping they'll put this one into next year's fall and winter catalog, because I didn't put it in my club. I have a lot of pine scents, so I didn't think it was worthwhile putting in my club, but it is very pretty. And also pretty in plaid. Now in bricks, these are some bricks that I've been warming probably since November. Some of them I haven't touched until this past few weeks. But these are also ones that I'm not going to put back into my warming basket, which if you watch my warming basket, you'll see that they're not in there. I'm going to put these ones away and save them for next year. One I did, that's actually part cube, so I probably did 1, 2, 3, 4.5 cubes of Candy Cane Wishes. I actually have it going this morning in my bedroom. Yesterday I did this one here, 4 cubes of Crimson Berry Christmas. This is beautiful. Really enjoyed this one. I probably could have left it in, but I did change out my waxes this morning. One that I wasn't sure about, and I think it was the scent of the month when I wasn't a consultant, when I had taken a break in between moving around and stuff, and I had warmed it, I think, last week. Pretty and plaid. I did 3 cubes, and I actually really like this one. I know a lot of people, it's love or hate, but I really like this one. It's a good, strong performer, too. And I think it's still in the clearance club, but I do have this brick and one more other brick. I'm debating on whether or not to get more, because I think it's still in the clearance section in bar form. So I don't know what to do there. Sugar cookie. This is one that's been around forever and ever and ever, and I've only ever used it as a mixer. And this beginning of this week, I actually just warmed it on its own, and it was beautiful, and it lasted a long time. I've heard a few people mention that they get like a Play-Doh scent from it, or just a wax scent from it. Not much from it, but I actually really enjoyed it. I could smell it every time I walked in and out of the room, and I also have one warmer on my end table where I sit on the couch, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, and I know Sugar Cookie is coming out of the catalog. It's not going to be in our spring and summer catalog. They're discontinuing it, which kind of worries me, because it's usually a staple that is in both books year round. So, we can get the bricks in Scentsy Club, if you're a member of the Scentsy Club. So I'm actually maybe thinking maybe I should grab 2 or 3 just to stockpile on it, because now that I know that I like to warm it on its own, I'd like to have it. But I don't know if I want it just in bar form, because I find I have quite the collection of just bars that it's easier to have it in brick form and just cut them. Today in my open concept, I am doing baked apple pie, and this is the same thing. This isn't one that I'd normally do on its own. Today I'm doing it like I did the sugar cookie to see if I do like it. And I'm not really, this is one that I'm not getting anything out of, so I don't know if it would be a repurchase for me, because it's not one that, even for mixing, it's not one that I really grab to. So I don't know, that might be the only one that I finish up, but I think I prefer to mix it with something to give it more cinnamon or more apple, because smelling it, you do kind of get more of that cinnamon, but on its own, I'm not really getting anything. Sorry. I don't know if there's those of you out there that really enjoy that scent. And then Perfectly Pomegranate. This was another surprise. This one here also has been in the book forever. When I first, and I'll be honest, when I first got the brick, and it's been sitting around, I've had it since 2019, when I first signed back up. When I first got it, it was one of those scents that you really don't smell anything, but I started warming it in my bedroom, and it's a powerhouse. If you haven't given it a try, give it another try. I really like it. So this is another one, because this is also discontinuing, not coming back in the spring and summer catalog like it normally would. I'm also thinking maybe picking up two more bricks or so, because that one's working beautifully. And this one here, Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I haven't touched it since probably November, to be honest. I decided I'm going to put it away. It's a beautiful scent, nice vanilla scent. But I just haven't been pulling it, as you can tell. But this one here was one of the 5 brick collections a couple years ago. So, but you can also grab it out of the Scentsy Club. So that's what I went through. Please let me know what you've been going through, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks.